Thank you, my friend, my dear friend, Mrs. Farhat Asif. Thank you for your invitation and organizing of this very important event. And I'm very glad to hear about the Mrs. Chunxue's letter for this event. That's really very inspiring for us. And dear friends, I just saw my old friend, Mr. Abe from Sri Lanka, but now I didn't see him. So, hello everyone. I think friends, ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon. First of all, I would like to extend my gratitude to the Institute of Peace and Diplomatic Studies and Mrs. Farhat Asif for hosting today's webinar to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Communist Party of China. On July the 1st, the CPC celebrated its 100th anniversary, and this is a great event, both in the history of the CPC and also for the Chinese nation. Mr. Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the Central Committee of the CPC, delivered a very inspiring speech, which was well received by Pakistan and the international community. I would like to extend my thanks to the Pakistani government, political parties, and the people from all walks of life who have sent sincere blessings to CPC. Since its founding, the CPC has taken the task of seeking happiness of the Chinese people and the regeneration of the Chinese nation as the founding mission, and has led the Chinese people in winning the long-term and tough fought for their well-being and happy life. I think all of you know that after 28 years of continuous efforts, the CPC fully won the trust from the people, ended the old China's tragic fate of being split and bullied, and founded the People's Republic of China, then began a new chapter for the nation. To shake off poverty, the CPC set up a socialist system with Chinese characteristics, as well as an independent and relatively complete industrial and national economic system. To improve people's livelihood, the CPC conducted the reform and the opening up and enabled China to realize rapid economic development and become the second largest economy in the world. Since the 18th CPC National Congress in 2012, under the strong leadership of CPC Central Committee with Xi Jinping as the core, the CPC has led the party and China to go through historic transformation and again historic achievements, push the socialism with Chinese characteristics into the new era. According to the opinion polls, the support rate of the Chinese government among the Chinese people have surpassed 90% over past years, rated #1 in the world. The key to understand China, I think, is to understand the CPC. How can the CPC grow from just over 50 members to over 95 million and sustain its ruling for over 70 years? There are many reasons, but I think the main cause should be the CPC's people-centered approach. That is to place people at the first priority for the party to rule and revive the country. First, rely on the people. As Chairman Mao Zedong said, it's the people and only the people who are the driving force to create world history. General Secretary Xi Jinping also emphasized that the state is the people and the people are the state. The people are the source of strength of the CPC, as well as the solid foundation of the People's Republic of China. In its journey through revolution, construction, and reform and opening up, the CPC has always relied on the strength of the people. Take the Weihai campaign in 1948, for example. The Chinese People's Liberation Army, which had only 600,000 troops with backward weapons, defeated the Kuomintang Army, which had 800,000 troops with advanced weapons. How come? Because there were 5 million farmers and workers that supported the PLA with food, transport, and other assistance. That is why we call People's War. We gain strength from people and conquer difficulties by people. Second, for the people, for whom we serve is of fundamental nature to any political party. The CPC is a royal representative of the fundamental interests of the majority of the people in China. The party has no special interests of its own, apart from the interests of the broadest masses of the people. In the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic, the CPC had insisted on taking people's life and health as the first priority, doing its best to prevent more people from being infected and saving as many patients' lives as possible. All efforts were devoted to saving lives, be it a baby born in just 30 hours or a 108-year-old senior. The cost for treating COVID-19 patients was fully covered by the government. The CPC cared about the lives and the health of every overseas Chinese citizens and implemented the spring vaccine program. At present, more than 1.18 million overseas Chinese have been vaccinated. Third, rooted in the people. General Secretary Xi Jinping always says, the people are the sky above us and the earth that underpins us. The biggest political advantage of the CPC lies in its close ties with the masses, while the biggest potential danger of it as a ruling party is to distance itself from the people. In order to win the battle against the poverty, over 255,000 teams and more than 3 million officials had been sent by the CPC to poor villages to stay, live, and work together with the local poor people fighting on the front line of poverty alleviation. Every official has made great personal contribution and sacrifice to this end, and each official represents one department or organization, thus utilizing the institutional resources to support poverty alleviation. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, the CPC not only seeks happiness for the Chinese people, but also strives for the cause of human progress. On July the 6th, the CPC and World Political Parties Summit was successfully held. General Secretary Xi Jinping pointed out, the CPC will make new contributions to humanity's search for ways to modernize, make new contributions to shared development and the prosperity for all countries of the world, make new contributions to improving the well-being of mankind, and make new contributions to humanity's joint response to common challenges. The CPC always attaches great importance to exchanges and cooperation with Pakistan's political parties and the people, and would like to work together with all stakeholders to build a closer China-Pakistan community of shared future in the new era. Thank you very much.